Who's someone I haven't tried yet? I'll go Burn and Leo. Bye, Wispy. I feel like screen shaking. Now they're just going oh, well, never mind. I thought it was still shaking the screen when I was just doing normal, like even when I was hitting these guys, that normal attack. Oops, not what I wanted. Now I want it again. Still not. That's what I was trying to get. Thankfully, unlike Chill, I can just do this. Still hit them. Do you reach me from this far? No, just barely. No. So you do block my attack with yours. That's kind of weird. Don't know how I feel about that. Okay, I need to do attack that does more damage because that's not acceptable. How slow that was taking, or like being to kill DD. Excuse you, buddy. I don't think I agree with you having invincibility where your hammer is. Oh my god. Family, no. I'm actually just melting Dino Blade. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're a bird, they have feathers, they're flammable. That's not the move I wanted. I want this one again. Oops. Dang, almost got him. Yep, dang it. And you covered enough of the screen. I'm gonna get him. Nice, right in the eye. Get him in the eyes and gone. And now to hopefully not die to the chameleon. If I die to the chameleon full health, that would be very sad. I don't think I noticed you can actually see. Oh, that reached me farther than I thought. Hey, wait, you can't just hit me out of that move. Alright. What? That move has invincibility. I don't know why I'm getting hit through it. So weird. Alright. Like the tomato, I guess. Maybe it doesn't have invincibility. Maybe it's only invincible when it's the one that dashes on the floor. Or like one closer to the start of it. Oh, for a second I thought I didn't do any damage. No, it just doesn't look like that much. How much health there is on the health bars. Ah, I told you I was gonna one of these times not get hit by that. Finally did it. Ooh, twice even. Finally, the stupid guys didn't land on my head when I dash attacked them. I don't think I need to heal woods. Just gonna shake the screen a lot and kill them. Hello? Didn't do the attack sooner. Yeah, shield. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay, cool. God, why do those, like, worm things do so much damage to you when you're shielding? Just not right. Door on flamethrower battle? Nope. Oh, I just realized I need to make sure I don't take too much damage now. I tried the dash attack so I wouldn't take damage, but okay. Game said, no you didn't. I kinda forgot that I already took the second maximum tomato for that fight. $36 is all I did. Gosh dang. Better? Eh, by 4. Okay, that's definitely not better. I refuse to believe that has any chance to be better. It only does 20. Well, I guess I'm just stuck doing this then. It's my only damage option. 36 is not a good amount though. I'm gonna take some decent damage from just shielding these guys' attacks. What's that do? Oh, also 34. I missed. I missed. It's the big old dragon. Oh. That was over. What should I do? Ah, 50. Perfect. Cool, let's go. We can actually kill the dragon decently well then. I'm gonna move out of the way so I don't take extra needless damage. It made 2 damage noises, but I only saw the damage number, or like the health change. There we go, now I saw it change multiple times. Alright, stars, that's fine. What should I do? 48, dang it. I really need to do 2 more attempts at this then. What? Well, at least it still let me get him. Now I got like nothing to fight Meta Knight with. I need full health for Wham Bam Jewel with Wham Bam Raw. Here's hoping. Oh, whoops. I was at the very edge of that and wasn't getting hit, and then I just turned around and walked into it. Alright, well that was the only time I actually got hit by him, wasn't it? That went so much better than I was expecting. Well, might as well just dash attack you every time because I can't do much else. I did not wait long enough. Okay, well, not doing that again. Not the move I wanted. God darn it. You can kick me through this, right? Okay, cool. Please. Taking so much damage before Wham Bam Jewel. Dead. Dead, right? Not dead. Alright, I think I can take 2 hits from Wham Bam Jewel and before I die. Maybe just 1. I know Wham Bam Jewel kinda hurts a lot. This only does not that much damage. And the fact that I can only hit him once. Well, crud. Now I can't take any more hits unless it's another rock. What attack is it? Okay, that one. I know if he was going to do the normal punch, so I moved away from the side. I did not want that. Ah! That's so stupid. Of all the options there were, he chose gun. Which was the one that just spawns him on top of me. Dang, I was so close, dude. Like, I was dodging the attacks. It's just I accidentally hit the attack button slightly too early, so I got the one where you roll across the ground. Oops, I almost forgot to unmute my mic. That would have been bad. But, hi, post-commentary again. How's it going? I noticed in... Burger, I started turning up my volume in, 2 episodes ago. So that was... Poppy Bro Jr., right? No, not Poppy Bro Jr. Whoever came after that one. Shoot, I don't know why I can't remember this. I just finished recording Wheelies episode, and I noticed, like, I was gonna bring up the fact that this whole starting like, the footage first and then recording in OBS, like, then starting the OBS recording, seems to be better, because it makes it so when I go to line up the audio, I don't have to chop off stuff at the end. However, I'm also noticing that it kind of desyncs it a little bit, so I had to spend a little bit of time with Wheelie's episode to line it up a bit better. Still slightly off from what it was actually at, like, towards the very end of it, you know, where I'm like talking about the invincibility frames from bonking on the wall. I'm like right there. There. I say like before I even bonk on the wall. That was me reacting to the bonk. So my audio was a bit, or my voice was a bit early, but it's the best I could figure out. You know, I'm not a wizard at editing. Heck, I tried learning how to edit, like just like normal YouTubers, where it's like you do like zoom ins on certain parts of the screen and all of that. I have no idea how to do that with this editor. I tried like something, and whatever the heck the thing I was trying to do was very laggy, and I couldn't even tell if it was working. It seemed like if I was gonna actually see if it did anything successfully, I would have to export the video. So I would need to get like a small clip, like a really short one, and just test that out. Anyways, we have Burning Leo. Hooray! Somehow Burning Leo is super slow. Don't know how. Like that dash attack feels like it does a lot. But man, how slow it is, like it has so much end lag to it. You use the move and you're stuck in place for so long. Like just feels kind of crappy in all reality. And I wish Dino Blade just wouldn't jump there. Cause man, it would make Dino Blade's fight so much faster. It's like look how fast Dino Blade dies. I wish every boss was like Dino Blade and had no invincibility. It would make this so quick. You could just like with characters like Burning Leo or Chili for example, like you could just repeatedly hit them like non-stop and just melt their health away. Be great. Be awesome. But then, you know, bosses like Fatty Whale would just die in that one move because they move so slowly. You just burn them to death and they die. But like the amount of invincibility though that Fatty Whale is just ridiculous. Oh, this was the character I was thinking of when I was talking about invincibility for like bonking the wall, like I said earlier. Like there was in the back of my mind, I was trying to think of what the other character that bonks into the wall was, because I knew there was at least one more character that has a bonk animation. It's Burning Leo who has it. You bonk in the wall with a dash attack, and you have no invincibility. And like I did this after Wheelie, like this is who I played next. Of course. I think everyone I played in this stream, I kept going until I beat the run. To which, to be fair, I mean, like, I think, what, Wheelie's the only one I've lost with? No, there's one more before Wheelie, right, that I lost with? So it's like, it's not that difficult, but, they like keep going until you win one if you win on their first try. If only I could do that with everything that I play. But yeah, so it's like I did this after Wheelie, and then like it just felt kind of crappy that that bonk has no invincibility. It's just as bad as bonking with Wheelie, but Wheelie technically has an option with the brakes to not bonk. It's just you never want to use it because if the enemy's in the corner for you to bonk anyways, you're going to take damage anyways, whether or not you break or bonk. Bonk is actually probably the safer option because the enemy might move by the time you are vulnerable again. Whereas breaking, you're just guaranteeing you're getting hurt. But yeah, it's just another way that Burning Leo's kind of like dash attack sucks a bit. And it's a shame because that fire breath, when bosses have invincibility, it's very bad because it's a rapid hitting, low damage kind of attack. So if they don't take damage for like, if they only take a hit like every other second, like you're not doing like anything. You know, it's like if it's like if you had the option between a move that hits one time for 100 damage, also there the dash attack doesn't even destroy the corpse, so I took damage, which was garbage. But yeah, it's like if you had option though for one move that hits one time for 100 damage, or a move that hits 100 times in like super fast succession for 1 damage each hit. It's like, for a lot of the bosses in this game, you want that first option. The second option is so bad, because you'll get like no damage anywhere or anytime fast. And I think Team Meaty and Fatty Whale are like the... Well, I don't know how bad Fatty Whale is. I think Fatty Whale... I don't know if Fatty Whale is worse or better than Meta Knight. Same with Wham Bam Jewel, Wham Bam Rock. I'm pretty sure Deedee's the worst one with that kind of stuff. But that also might just be because you can visually see it for Deity, like how long it takes before you can hit him again. But hey, while I'm critiquing the movesets, because for some reason this is just the mood I'm in right now, is to critique the movesets of these abilities from a old DS game that wasn't even originally a DS game, but like a NES game? SNES? I don't know what console the Kirby Superstar was. But, you know, I want to say like SNES or something like that, if it got ported to DS. But like, Nair, or like the, you know, don't hold, or no, don't hold, like don't be dashing and then use attack in the air. You're just basic attack in the air. That, what I'm just spamming right here. Also, kinda not that great. Cause like you have to be so close to the enemy to hit them with it. Like look how close I have to stand to this knight right now to hit them with that move. Like I have to be almost touching them, but not quite. Cause right there, if I am actually touching them, I'll take damage. Cause you have no invincibility when using this move. For some reason, like you need to have it because how small of a range away from you have, or like how close you have to get to the enemy to hit them with it. So it's like, this is why you haven't seen me use it too many times, because like you have to get so close to hit them with it that you're almost always gonna trade if the enemy is moving and stuff, or like doing an attack. In this case, like, they're just standing still because it's computer virus. They just stand there and you just hit them. And this is like a moment in time where it's like super good because like, look how many times I hit them with it. Like 3 times. It's just like Sir Kibble. Granted, it does less damage than Sir Kibble because 48 if you hit 3 times. Also, aren't they able to hit them 4 times? Yeah. But if you hit 4 times, it's 64, which is still worse than Sir Kibble, because Sir Kibble and Samir got 66 damage, so... For how strong Burning Leo feels when they do like a dash attack, because I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it's just me or not, but... Like, whenever I use Burning Leo's dash attack, or just like the fire abilities dash attack in general, where you have like that big, like, fireball, it always feels like such a strong hit. Really not. When you think about it. Like, at least it's not a fast killing strong hit. It's like, look how long I have to stand there after using a move. It's like, you can just watch to see how long it takes me to turn around. And it's just like, it's terrible. It just feels bad. And you know, this is the 2nd time of doing this, so that's great. I love how this is the, like, one of the slower characters to get through. Who, if you're not, like, able to do good. Which I don't think that first attempt was good, was it? But yeah, it's like, this is like a slower character. And I'm getting the Wham Bam Jewel twice! Like, oh boy! Gotta love that. And yep, there's an example. Like, if I was wheelie in that situation, I wouldn't even take damage. I would have been perfectly safe. Like, it's crazy to me that, like, I was just insulting Wheelie in the last episode, and then right here, I'm like, yeah, man, like, if only I was Wheelie in this situation. Like, dang. Wheelie's best thing is that crashing into the wall doesn't immediately hurt them. Also, just, like, to be fair, that's just, like, Wheelie's whole good, like, that's the pros of playing Wheel ability, is just how much you're invincible for. And the speed. And speed is nice. You get some good speed on Wheel ability if you're playing, like, you know, actual levels than just trying to go fast. You know, this is just, like, don't get me wrong though, the firepower is still okay, like, you know, it's, like, the dash attack for, like, normal enemies is still pretty dang good. It's just not good for bosses. Like, when I'm talking about these moves and saying, man, these kinda suck, most of the time it's me saying, wow, these kinda suck for bosses. With just the way that these bosses are in this game. Because a lot of the moves in this game just go, oh hey, let me just hit the boss a bunch. And then the bosses go, oh hey, no, that's not allowed. We only get hit once every now and then. It's like, think about like the sword ability, you know, Blade Knight, Sword Knight. Like, they have a 1, 2, 3 kind of combo, and the third hit's like repeated hits. It's like, you can't use that on normal enemies. They'll be dead by the time you get to that point. Generally. So you could only really do that on like mid-bosses and like Wispy Wood. Actually, no, Wispy Wood is Dino Blade. No, Dino Blade's in the air. I don't know which boss you could use that on very well. But hey, the game's still fun. Critique it as I may, but, like, it's still a fun game. It's just, sometimes you get a little bit irritated with how slow the boss rushes can be, with how many times this game wants you to do a boss rush for 100%. Because, like, there's this 20 times, there's the arena, there's, the true arena, Meta Knight's game mode, if you're going fast enough, might as well. Kidding me. Just hear me, because I'm upset. Like this, like, also that's one of the quieter moments of the game. The only times you can hear me from what I was saying in the stream, because of the weird audio mishap that Twitch did. Also, just real quick, yeah, there it is. I mentioned this in the Wheelies episode, but hitting down twice doesn't bring you down right both times. Hitting down twice there, instead goes right, left, right. Or actually, sorry, hitting it 3 times goes right, left, right. And it's so weird. Like, and I was already annoyed, so it just annoyed me more. And I figured I was gonna leave that in. But you know, the whole can't hear my stream, like mic, or like my mic while I was streaming, so, yeah, well. Post commentary me got it though. And here's me after now learning that this air attack can actually hit a couple times before you land, even on bosses that have a bit of like a small amount of invincibility. I decided I'll try using it more, try to see if there's a way I can use that to go a little bit faster, since it can out-damage the dash attack. What was I doing before I got distracted? Oh yeah, I was counting how many boss rushes there are. Right, because I was gonna mention, like, Meta Knight mode, like, you have to fight all the bosses again. Granted, you're going through all the levels again, but, like, you're going through them faster, and there's no, like, real secrets for you to have to necessarily look for. The whole game mode is to go fast, kill a bunch of bosses and stuff. So stuff like, Milky Way Wishes portion of that is kind of more of a boss rush over anything. because of how short the actual levels are when you're playing as Meta Knight, because you're not looking for the abilities and stuff. So it's just like point A to point B real quickly for some of them, because some of them are short, like the first planet. But yeah, it's like, this game really loves using its bosses more than once. No boss is left unused, or unreused. Meanwhile, Deity, I will gladly still just dash attack, because you have to wait a while anyways. Might as well just use, like, so he kind of just waits out your dash attack in the first place. It's very convenient. Like with anything, of course, after I get upset at the game, the game gets, like, the runs just go better. So of course, you know, Dino Blade just giving me a lot better RNG. Like, instead of jumping a bunch and flying to the other side, they just jumped once and fireballed, but my fire's stronger than their fire, so I can actually, like, just use my fire breath. I almost got dash attack there. That's what I was trying to go for, because I had no hope of jumping, I don't think. I might have actually been able to jump, maybe. Oh yeah, I think this is also when they remembered in the stream. But when I was playing Barry Leo, like, during the attempt, I was trying to think of, like, how I died in that first attempt. And doing what I did to die in the first attempt reminded me exactly how I died. Which was, I hit the attack button too close to the ground, so it just did a roll across the ground. Which, I mean, isn't terrible, but it does less damage than your dash attack. So, like, doesn't actually have that much of a usefulness to it, and I think it might have less invincibility too. So it's not really, oh, actually, no, I think that's about the same. But it's, like, not quite as good. Just because, you know, the damage thing. So, yeah. I just had the same epiphany at the same moment. It's almost like I'm the same person as the guy who recorded this footage. Because I do that a lot when I'm editing, like, back when I was the camera and stuff, and I, like, watch through the entire videos every single time. Like, no matter how long the video was, even to, like, the Ratchet and Clank ones that were, like, an hour and a half long. Like, I would always have the same epiphany at, like, the same exact moments. I would be like, oh yeah, this is the thing, and it's just like, and I'll just say that and then hear myself in the video say it at the same time. I'm like, ah, dang it. It's like, man, I can't believe I said the exact same word at the exact same time twice. Like, what the heck? Since I'm just blankly staring at the boss pictures, I guess this is a good time to mention the fact that if you've noticed, for the thumbnails of these episodes for this portion of the game, I'm actually trying my best to use a different boss every thumbnail, to which made me realize that, and I don't know how I didn't, like, make this connection in my head sooner, but there's not enough bosses for each and every helper that you play as, because there's only 14 bosses technically, but only 13 pictures in the bottom, like in the bottom screen of the DS, so bottom right of this video. There's only 13 pictures, so it's like not everyone shows up. But I noticed that, I think yesterday when I was trying to get a thumbnail for Poppy Pro Jr., or maybe it was the episode before that I was trying to get a thumbnail for, and I was just like, huh, that is true, I can't just use the bottom right picture, because some of these characters don't show up. No, it was Poppy Pro Jr., because I think I noticed that Poppy Pro Jr. doesn't show up for any of them. I was like, oh, dang. And I was like, oh, wait, that makes sense, though, because there's more characters than there are bosses. Like, I also don't think Bugsy or Bonker show up, but that's fair, because they technically do show up in the picture, since they're also bosses. Like, they're part of the mid-boss thing. The same mid-boss thing, even. But yeah, no, it's an interesting time to... Or it's like, it's kind of fun to try to make a thumbnail that doesn't reuse the same boss. And sure, I used 2 mid-boss all-star moments, but they were different ones. One was with the Chef Kawasaki Bonkers Bugsy one, and the other was with the Hobby Pro and the other 3 that I don't know the name of. So, it counts. It counts different. Meanwhile, I don't know what I'm gonna use for the next episode. And, I'll tell you now. The next episode is the last episode of Helper the Hero. So, look forward to that. We're almost done. We're in the home stretch, you know? It's like, sure, this Burning Leo episode might be 36 minutes long. But hey, we're in the home stretch. We're almost there. This really lengthy, tedious section of the game for 100%. Almost done. Thankfully. Like, as much as I love this game mode, having to spend what was like 5.5 hours just doing this, it's kind of old. Granted, I did it in 2 different streams, so it wasn't all at one session, but like, this was a 2.5 hour session, and the last one was like, I think 3 hours. So, and you know, I'm also going back through almost the entirety of the 2.5 hour stream to record post-commentary, because Twitch decided to screw up somehow. Also, Meta Knight did the attack backwards again. Yeah, there you go, the end. Like, I don't know if that's just intended, or what. It's just kind of weird that it does a weird wave behind him. I actually don't even think that's the shockwave attack anyways. I think that's a completely different attack, so I think that is intended. It just looks really weird. It just doesn't look right. It looks like his move broke and went the wrong direction, despawned, or something. But oh well. It happens. Oh, and also, I just remembered, in the wheelie episode at the very start, there was no game audio. And I know I put text saying that, like, I have no idea how this happened, but I have no idea how that happened. Like, I guess somewhere when I was chopping up the first stream, I somehow lost that tiny snippet of audio, because when I went back and looked at it, I couldn't find it. So I was just like, well, I guess I'm not gonna, like, go back through the entirety of this, or like just sift through the 3-hour footage and try to figure out where Wheelie is again and try to find that little 3 seconds of audio. I'll just leave it out and put text, explain it. It'll be fine, because nothing was happening there anyways. But it was just kind of weird and strange. I really don't know what happened with that. And I forgot to mention it in the wheelie episode. Like, I looked at it, saw it, like the text spot, like where I had the text, and I was just like, oh yeah, I can mention that. Completely forgot. You know, like, look at this. Wayman Rock actually decided to do that move a bunch this stream. Because that's not even the first time they've done it in these episodes now. And like, like that first stream, he never did that move. Neither did Wayman Jewel, where they pick back up their fingers. And so it must be random, too. So like, that was just some weird, I guess technically good luck that they just never did that move. Because that move, if you're not the right character, isn't very good. They just waste time. If you're the right character, it's fine. Like, you know, I take a chance, and like a very risky chance as Burning Leo, and I do like the aerial attack on it, like an idiot, when I really know I shouldn't, considering that happens, and I die for it. Well. Oh, and also about the editing the wheelie episode, it was kind of weird, because the way that this editor worked, like, the spot that the text is, made it so that when I went to take the clip of my recording this audio, because of the way that OBS records it, there's still technically footage attached to it, even if the visual is just a blank screen. So, like, because it was going to be placed on, like, the same line as the text, for some reason it made it so the audio from my computer that I'm recording with OBS, like, that track replaced this stream audio. So I had to try to, like, move it up, and it was just not cooperating. And I got confused for a while. Like, a while being like 30 seconds, as I was just like, wait a second, why is this tiny snippet edited? And I was like, oh wait. Oh, that's what happened. It replaced some of the audio with this audio. Gotcha. Or no, sorry, it replaced the stream audio with my mic audio. So that was just weird. So now I know that happens if I have text down. Also, panic. This was panic-inducing. Because I was so scared, like, I was not taking any chance with that, with the punches, to see if I'd actually kill it. I took a chance there, though. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Kirby Superstar Ultra. Next episode's the last one of Helper the Hero. See you all then.